I have my first period underwear in 2018, and now in 2020 I have 13 of them. Yes, and including one leggings. So if you have decided to buy or to try period underwear and not sure which brands that you should buy, so this video is for you. If you are not even sure that period underwear is for you, or should you try it, or maybe should you stick with your pads or tampons, please let me know down in the comment section below and I will do a separate video for you. So today I will share with you my experience, my thoughts, and my view on the three well-known brands for period underwear, being Modibodi, Thinx, and Bonds. And lastly, I'm going to touch about how you're going to get the best deal or discounts out there for this product. So let's get started. For Modibodi, I have the classic bikini heavy overnight. For Thinx, I have the hip hugger moderate. And for Bonds, I have the bloody comfy period bikini heavy. First, let's look at the design. For Modibodi, you can see it's quite basic, and the padding inside stops at the front here. So these are all paddings. And for the back, because this is heavy overnight, it extends towards the back here. For Thinx, they are nicer looking, I would say, because of the wristband here. In terms of the padding, it's similar to Modibodi. At the front it stops here, so it's all padding. And for the back, it extends towards the back, similar to Modibodi. Padding here. Bonds. They look quite basic, similar to Modibodi, but with their brand or band at the waist here are really obvious. Bonds. So depends on your preference. If you don't mind it, you like it, then it will be good for you. If you don't, this probably be one of the factors that you might want to consider. In terms of the padding, this is slightly different than the other two. The front is basically the same, it stops here. These are the padding, but the back, you can see it stops there. And it does feels like it has a bit more, slightly thinner padding here in this section here. But to be honest, I can't really tell because it looks like in the section here, it's a massive or big difference in terms of padding. I'm not sure if you can see from there, but I'll try to show it here. Can you see it? How this is like really bulky and bulging, and this is quite thin. So here you go. Now let's talk about thickness. Modibodi says in their website that the thickness is about 3 millimeters. It's very hard to compare on the side like this, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to fold it. So this is Modibodi, this is Thinx, and this is Bonds. I'm going to fold it and then we can see side by side. So Modibodi on top, Thinx, and Bonds. Thinx is basically the thinnest among all three, followed by Modibodi and Bonds. One thing I have to tell you guys that for Thinx, even though it is advertised as 18 milliliters capacity or flow up to 18 milliliters, This is somehow, when I use them, nowhere near the Modibodi and also the Bond Heavy Overnight Heavy 20 milliliters, because I use this for about 4 hours. I already experienced leaking for this one. But for this one, for Modibodi and Bonds, the Heavy Overnight and Heavy, I can use them 8 hours and sometimes 8 to 10 hours. So they are quite different in terms of the capacity. Now let's talk about how do I feel when I wear them. Honestly, all three of them are very comfortable. They don't feel wet at all. But with Bonds, not sure is it because of the perforated material or what, but when I wear them, I do feel that after I go to the bathroom, take it off and put it back on, I feel a bit cold or damp compared to the other two, which I didn't notice at all when I wear them. But overall, still very comfortable. Doesn't bother me most of the time. But again, this is just how I feel. So when I wear them, Modibodi fits quite nice at my hip. Same goes to Thinx. I think Thinx really hug my hips, but Bonds sits a bit lower. Thinx and Bonds, you will notice Bonds look somehow smaller for the same size. And Thinx really hug your hips. That's why they call it a hip hugger. If I compare between Bonds and Modibodi, you can see here, in terms of the coverage, I would say they are quite similar, but Bonds is slightly lower than Modibodi. Now let's go into friction noise. So I know we normally don't talk about what is friction noise, so I just want to say that when you wear your clothes, sometimes your clothes will be rubbing off with your underwear, or even your skin rubbing off your underwear, something like that. When you walk, this is Modibodi. I'm not sure if you can hear it, but I'm going to rub it off, giving some friction, and you can compare the noise between Modibodi, Bonds, and Thinx. So we start with Modibodi. Bonds, and Thinx. From my observation, Thinx is basically the quietest among all, followed by Modibodi and Bonds. But honestly, I never paid attention to it before. All three doesn't give me any issue whatsoever. I didn't talk about the material of the underwear. You can find this information online, but I just want to tell you they're all very comfortable. Now, let's talk about cost. Both Bonds and Modibodi are having about the same price, approximately 30 Australian dollars. But for Thinx, it is more expensive at approximately 48 Australian dollars or 34 US dollars. Here come the tips on how you can get one of the best deals out there or discounts for these products. Tips number 1. Use honey. Not that food honey, but honey free website extension. How does honey work? So it basically works as a search engine, meaning when you purchase something and you are already at the checkout page and they ask you, do you know the discount code? Please key in below. This is what honey does. It searches online and try to find you the best codes for your purchase. If you want to download honey, I have put the link down below, and this is referral link, which means I will get points for it, and really appreciate it if you support me by clicking or downloading via link below, so that I can get more points and hopefully can get the super hip hugger things that I really want to try. Tips number 2. Make sure you check the individual website for these products as well as the major retailers. Because some websites or major retailers, they do not use a coupon discount, but they apply the discount automatically at checkout. So with these, Honey sometimes cannot detect it because it's not coupon. For Modibodi, you can get 10% off your first purchase, and they also have a sales section at their website, so check it out and make sure you use Honey at checkout. That will give you the best deal. For Thinx, they are the US based company. They have it in David Jones in Australia, but David Jones only carry the normal hip hugger, not the super hip hugger that I really wanted. That one I have to buy online from their website, and they are expensive. If you go to their official website, it's from the US, then you will see they have this last call section in the website shop. And they also have a create a set. So the more you buy, the cheaper it gets. You buy 3 pair, give you 10% off, 5 pair, 15% off, and 7 pair, 20% off. Again, use Honey at checkout. That will give you the best deal. For bonds, check out the major retailer like David Jones, because the other day I saw again David Jones have this 40% off Bonds period underwear. But you have to be quick because a lot of sizes are no longer available. And from their official website, in Australia, it's free shipping for members. You can sign up to become members for free and get free shipping and 10% off original item. Currently, you can buy 2 of these and get 20% off from their official website. So there's a lot of deals out there. I will not recommend you to buy the period underwear full price because you can get them at cheaper price. So that's all for my tips on how to get the best deal for this period underwear. Use Honey, check the website. So if you ask me which one should you buy, I always say that Modibodi is always a good start. It's very comfortable, it sits nicely at the hip, and it's not too thick as well. But if you want a cheaper option, Bond is definitely a way to go. Not because the price is cheaper. The price is basically the same between Modibodi and Bonds, but Bonds offer a free delivery for member, so you don't have to pay extra $7 or $10 if you just want to buy one. And plus, for member, you get 10% off original price. But again, if you are someone who really like to have a thin, clean looking undergarments, so Thinx is definitely for you. Oh yeah, for Modibodi, I actually have 5 different types that I purchased from them. If you guys want me to review and compare all these different 5 and which one I will recommend to buy and which one I probably will say stay away from it, let me know down in the comment section below and I can make you a separate video. Hopefully what I have just shared with you give you a bit more idea on what the difference between these 3 period underwear and help you to decide which one you will try first. So if you like this video or you find it useful, please give it a thumbs up and leave a comment down below. Until next time, bye!